You said there was a festival of sport lined up as well.
Funny you should say that. No, actually, festival, if you were a Newcastle fan, plenty to get interested in last night, yes.
Oh.
Famous faces from Newcastle United's recent history were back on Tyneside last night. They've been brought together by Magpies fan Steve Wraith, who persuaded an impressive collection of the club's former coaches and managers to help support a dinner in aid of the NSPCC. They included one man whose brief spell in the North East was interesting, to say the least. He was in charge for less than 18 months, but Joe Kinnear's time on Tyneside was, like his language, pretty colourful. A surprise choice to replace Kevin Keegan, he never quite shook off the London connection to owner Mike Ashley, and it still annoys him now.
Probably lost the plot on a few occasions because I was just, you know, I was fed up with the Cockney issue all the time. That's all, you know, Cockney spiff, Cockney spiff, Cockney spiff. But if they'd have actually looked, they'd have realised I was born in Dublin.
Heart problems forced Kinnear to step down early in 2009, and despite the efforts of Chris Hughton and Alan Shearer, Newcastle went down to the Championship. But Kinnear says if not for his illness, things would have been different, and he might still have been manager now.
I think rightly so, they're a club that should be always knocking on the door and always be up in the top four, and that was always my ambitions to try and see that happen while I was still working for Mike. And unfortunately, it was taken out of my hands and the illness got in my way because I was just about to sign a new 4-year contract on the back of the first season.
And that would have been interesting. Among Kinnear's predecessors at last night's gathering in Dunstan was Willie McFall, goalkeeper when Newcastle won the Fez Cup in 1969, and delighted to see Alan Pardew taking the Magpies back into Europe.
I think the manager's done a tremendous job. I watched him a lot. I always watch him. My son's a fanatic, and he lives in Essex. And people say to me, well, can they maintain it? It's always the question, can they maintain it? But hopefully they can.
I mean, Danny Guthrie, Peter Love.